This security guard saw $10,000 on the floor and he returned it to the customer. And a lot of people on social media are laughing at him, saying that he doesn't even have sense. That how will he return that kind of money? This is his story.
Hi, my name is Ogbanago Mohammed Ibrahim, a former UBA security guard who found $10,000 on the floor and returned it to the owner. After then, my life has changed for the better.
Oh my goodness, sir, I can't believe you found $10,000 on the floor and you returned the money.
Yes, I did.
Can you tell us how this happened?
Thank you. I was a security guard with the United Bank for Africa, UBA, in the Ikeja branch. And on this particular day, I was on my duty, and while a customer went out and I went to close a gate, so I saw he wrapped $10,000 on the floor. I picked it and put it in my pocket. I immediately went to a security gate office, and a whole lot of thoughts started coming into me. I was having a whole lot of thought that this is money, and I am here doing this security, and I have a whole lot of things to do. My salary then was about 30,000 naira. Those thoughts.
30,000 per month.
Yes, 30,000 naira per month. Yes. And my colleague came in. I now told them that.
What thoughts were you having when you found that money?
When I picked it, truly, I said, this is money. I should go with this money. And one thought now came again that look, and I am this person that normally talk about integrity and moral value, that you must not take what does not belong to you. If you recall, there was a time where a lady at the airport, Josephine Ogu, did same. And then I told my colleague then that, look, these are the type of thing I like doing. And they were arguing with me, So what happened, it was like God just put it to me that if you think you can do it, you should do it. So
Okay, what he's trying to say, in case you don't understand, maybe because of his linguistic interference, that there was a point in his life where he heard on the news that a lady found money at the airport and she returned it. And he told his colleagues, his security guard, that these are the things security personnel in Nigeria ought to do. When you see something that doesn't belong to you, return it back to the owner, make an announcement, And apparently, life had to test him, put him in the same fate. He found $10,000 on the floor, and his instinct immediately made him. He put the money in the pocket, and he started to think about all the ways his life could change from that very money. But then he remembered that he used to be a man of integrity, somebody who used to be a preacher of honesty, right?
Yes. On my Facebook page and my social media handle, I do preach about integrity and moral value. So I thought all those things, and I said, no, I had to, return this money. That's how I went to the a banking hall.
Let's don't skip it. Let's not rush it. When the security guards came and they found the money with you, what did you tell them?
Yes, I told them that I picked this money from the gate.
And what were their reaction?
They were looking at me, they were looking at me that, you pick it from the security gate. Actually, they didn't ask me to, keep it or so, but they were just looking at me. So when I decided, I sat a little, they were waiting to hear from me, but when I sat a little, and now said, no, I am going to return this money to the management. So that's how I went to the banking hall, and I returned it to the BOM, a branch operation manager, Madam Ojule, and she asked me to drop it, and I went outside. So when I sat a little at the security gate there, I saw someone crying coming from under bridge Ikeja, an elderly man. So he came to us. He said he was crying that he lost $10,000, that he actually collected $84,000 from.
$84,000, in case you did not hear that clearly.
Yes, he actually collected $84,000 and $10,000 lost out of it. That he cannot truly ascertain where he lost this money, but he collected this money that he only came to ask. So it was me. I said, okay, go inside and maybe go inside and tell them yet. So he went inside. When he went there, he met the BOM, the branch operation manager, and they told him that one of their security here picked it and returned. He fainted.
Wow, you mean he fainted immediately?
Yes, and said, so when he woke up, he now said, I have 3 children, in the university. So who would have even take care of them for me? I would have been in jail by now, that this money does not belong to me. But my brother, God, in his voice now, that God will help you. Whatever you do for me, God will help you. I don't have anything to give you. I am not the owner of the money. So that's how it went.
He only prayed for you, didn't give you anything.
Yes, and
He didn't ask for your phone number.
no, not at all. And since then, I've not seen him again. It was after then. So they now sent from my branch. They now sent a mail to UBA headquarters. After sending mail to UBA headquarters, so Mr. Tony Elumelu, the chairman of UBA, now invited me to a dinner.
I love Tony Elumelu. I love that man so much. So he invited you over. Wow, that's wild.
So he invited me to UBA house in Marina. So we discussed after that discussion. So a date was fixed. So at a co-hotel where he invited a whole lot of dignitaries, they came and I was celebrated, from there. So after then, I actually resigned from the security job. It was after 2 or 3 years that
Wait. Why did you resign?
I resigned because I cannot continue staying at the gate there because
Yeah, you are hiding something. Why did you resign? Okay, when Tony Elumelu invited you over, they celebrated you. Did they give you money? Because you can't just resign like that. What happened?
yes, that's what I actually don't want. Yes, many people pledges they were going to give me money. So many gave me, 2 governors gave me money, and the former Senate President Ike Ekweremadu also gave me money, then before my resignation.
Oh, okay. So 2 governors gave you money. The Senate President of Nigeria also gave you money.
Senate President.
Oh, the Deputy Senate President. So he gave you money, and you decided to resign from your job to find something else doing.
Yes, I had to resign and to resign from there. That's all.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so 3 years later, what happened?
So I now saw in the news that President Buhari, I was nominated for a national honor.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
That was in 2022. So I was given a national honor, a Federal Republic medalist.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Yes.
How did you feel?
I was so happy because on that very day, it was at that hall, I was the youngest person at that hall that was given national honor among everybody that was given honor that day.
From where you are coming from in your life, did you expect that you ever meet the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at any point in your life?
Though I'm a Nigerian, I may not know anyway. I may not know, But at that time, a poor security guard to start thinking, I will need to meet, or maybe I will meet Mr. President. I never thought that anyway. But as a Nigerian, I don't know, it may happen one day, and it has happened.
Okay, that's impressive. So can you tell us about the event? The president invited you over and actually gave you an award.
Yes, he invited me, and I came, I went there. I was given a national honor handed over to me. And the title is FRM, a Federal Republic Medal, FRM. So I was given a national honor. So after then, many people thought money were given to me, that the president may have given me something, or the federal government have given me something and all that. But nothing as such really happened, to be sincere. It was just the medal that was handed over to me.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, there's a way somebody will start his life. You will never believe that you'll be able to attain certain position. And then when you finally attain this position, the kinds of people you were surrounded with, all of a sudden you begin to think that your life have changed. That maybe you're not a millionaire, that maybe, I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yes, even as you and I speak, in my phone, there are a lot of messages, people have been sending me messages, to send them money and all that, thinking someone who have seen Mr. President or who have, given national honor should be a billionaire or something, which that money is not there. I've not been given such money. The money is not there. But I pray I have. If I have, I will do for them. That is my prayer.
Yeah, wow. So what are you doing with your life at the moment? Do you have a job or do you have a business you're running?
No, for now, I don't have any job, but I have a little business doing.
What do you do?
I deal with coal, but now it's not moving. The economy is not moving at all. So for now, everything is stagnant.
The reason I'm asking, because I'm thinking of a way people could, maybe patronize your business as a honest individual. I mean, people like this, should be trusted. Do you understand me? You have a business opportunity for this young man. Why don't you give it to him? Do you understand me? So I feel that what you have done is something that will last for a very long time. Do you understand me? So, so right now, How is life for you?
Truly, it has not been easy, to be sincere, but we are pushing it by the grace of God. The economic situation of the country is not, things are not that easy.
Did your state government recognize you?
Not at all.
And why?
Not at all. And I'm even surprised. After the award, many people who received the same award went to their states. In fact, their state governors called them and celebrated them, aside what Mr. President did. But my state government, Kogi State, never even communicate me or whatsoever. Nothing as such happened.
Oh my goodness, that doesn't really make sense. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, gives such an outstanding award to its citizen. I mean, the governor of that state should even recognize that person. Give them an activity to, just put them somewhere. Because this is such. How do I even describe this honor? I am lost of words, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It's crazy. What do you think in the comment section? Kindly indicate. It's not like we are feeling entitled to anything, but I think that the government should be able to recognize such an outstanding character, okay? Because this is just an example of what every young Nigerian should look like. Do you understand me? The economy is bad. A lot of people are going through all kinds of difficulties. Can you tell us some of the difficulties you were experiencing in your life at the point you found that money?
Thank you. Even on social media, like you said earlier, at the time, when a particular media station posted my story, and I saw what many people were writing, even till date, some of them, a particular person that I read his, text said, if I were his son, I will connive with my mother, who will cook a very delicious food, poison it and give it to him to eat. That you saw money that, money that's supposed to have changed your life, and you return it, to the owner. Some said this one had been caused by his, his village chief and all that. That's what many people said. Even my classmate at the time, called me and said, Ogbanago, you came to Lagos to look for money and you saw money and return it. And I said, for your life, don't ever call me and tell me such a thing again. So a whole lot of things, when even till date, sometimes when you are somewhere, I'm always on social media. Sometimes when you are talking, you see people jokingly, to them, maybe they are joking that you saw money and return. Me, I no go see money and return this time. And I said, no, you don't do that. What if that money belongs to you? What if you were the owner of that money and someone saw it and never to return it back to you? What will happen to you? And some of them will now keep short. But that is what I have been facing, people, several times. But there are a whole lot of people also that have been applauding me, eulogizing me, and happy that I was able to do that. A whole lot of people also, Nigerians, who are also celebrating me, that are happy with me.
Wow, that's really interesting. I was just about to ask how that made you feel, but I don't think there's any reason to ask that question anymore. Oh my goodness, it's about to rain, so I don't know. Let's hurry up with this interview. Brothers and sisters, what do you think about this man's story? Do you think that he deserves to be celebrated? And your business that you do, can you tell us about it, and can you call your phone number so people can reach out to you to do business with you?
Okay, my phone number is.
Tell them about your business.
Okay, I deal with coal. I export coal from a particular village to Lagos and some other places. But as we speak, due to the economic situation, so I couldn't continue for now.
Why?
I did a particular business and my money went into it. Truly, about 5 million naira, and I couldn't get it back. So for now, I can't continue it for now.
So what are you doing at the moment?
I am not doing anything for now.
So is there any request you'd like to make? Do you feel like you need a job or something?
If there are help that anybody is ready to.
If there's any opportunity you think would befit this young man, kindly reach out to him. His phone number will be in the comment section. At this moment, we have to round up. It's raining here in Abuja. I'm no longer traveling around the states of Nigeria telling stories. This time around, we are inviting people over because the cost of traveling around is really expensive. And we are trying to improve the production value of what we do. We're trying to get a studio, which is really hard. We don't have a sponsor, nothing like that. So If you have a story to tell, we'll definitely invite you over. Let's say bye to our viewers. Bye.